Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, ooh, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Ah, there's Kevin. How you doing, bud? All right, we're going to dig right in. We're going to jump right into the event for the week. Sorry, I wasn't available Monday. It's good stuff. Sorry, I got sucked down a rabbit hole. That and combined with how humid it was, I didn't want to play. But the rabbit hole was a good one. Russ Layton and I we've been digging into trying to get the video card that's being used for the PGA, the Titan boxes, to work on the Nighthawks. Now, you may say, hey, why the fuck does that matter to me? Well, go try to find the 1050 video card right now. I think the last I looked, I'd be looking for it on a secondary market for around $400. But the 1650s are widely available at most computer stores for around $150 to $200. It's a better card. So we've been trying to get that to work, and I think we've got a solution. Thanks to Kevin Lindsay at IT, we might have a solution on it. I think my first solution will work if we can ever get the update to run. But we're digging into it. So, needless to say, we're gonna dig right into this. I'm playing. Good thing I looked. We want to play the 3-driver bag, especially for drivable par 4 setups. Look, they're all going to be par 4s that you're going to need about a 300-yard club, so why not have all options available? So we're going to use my 3-driver bag, and we're going to dig right in. This needs a 3-wood backspin. Let's see how close we can get it. First shot of the day. I also, gosh, I'm disappointed, but also feel good about myself. So the Field of Dreams game is about an hour away from me, a little northeast of Cedar Rapids. And last year, I tried my damnedest to go. I hesitated to pull the trigger at about 800 to 600 to 800 a ticket. And I said, you know what? I shouldn't do it. And then the game happens, and I'm pissed off the whole goddamn time because it looked amazing. White Sox come out winning. I was pissed, and I was pissed seeing a lot of people that went to the game just to go and then left around the 7th inning. Just not my cup of tea. Well, I was offered by another wonderful player, Alex A. out of Des Moines, former Texas guy, so you guys know him down there if you're from here. He calls me yesterday. He's like, hey, are you available Thursday? I was like, yeah, I can go play Thursday. And he's like, no, Thursday's the Field of Dreams game, and I got a ticket for you. And I was like, what? So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in. And then he tells me that Dave Stout, a big Cubs fan out of Des Moines, couldn't go. And I was like, are you sure he can't go? Because I don't want to be that guy that takes the ticket. And I'm not a Cubs fan at all, or a Reds fan. So, yada, yada, yada. Dave messaged me, he goes, damn it, dude, why'd you have to say yes? I'm available to go now. And I was like, you know what? You take the ticket. You guys stop up here on your way up from Des Moines. So they might be getting here tonight, so we might have a night stream too. Or we just go to the bar and get drunk. And I think that Dave's gonna owe me a night of drinking. If you don't know Dave Stout, he's a fantastic dude. He owns a bar in Des Moines. And I whiffed that ball. What the fuck? Nice shot, Mark. Yeah, pay attention. All right, well, fucking... the drops clearly aren't fixed. We'll take our birdie and walk away. Let's see where we're at. All right, we're 1 down. Oh, well, we can catch up. It's all eagle holes, so par's 36. 360. Now, normally this would be on a level shot. This is pretty much a full swing at it. Not now. That might be too hard. Yeah, so we left it off quite a bit, and we're still a little long. Now, will we always be happy with the putt? Yes, sir, we will. Now, do remember, too, we got the GoldenTeeTV is here as well. So if you guys haven't subscribed to GoldenTeeTV or you haven't subscribed to themouth 411, please do. That shit helps us out quite a bit. And if we need to take a look through at what bag I'm playing, we'll take a look on the next shot. I don't want to pull it up the camera. You guys like the camera more than the club selection there. But we'll take a look and see what clubs I'm using. It's pretty standard. I wanted all my wood type clubs because they can be used here. So we got 8.5 driver, the 310 version of it. We have the 9.5 300, and then we have the 10.5 290, and this is the 22-degree loft one. I got a text from Eddie Godfrey yesterday, like, hey, have you fucked around with the 23? Is it like broken? It's not broken, and it's fine. The 23-degree one, though, isn't what we've all been playing, so it may have some picadillos to it with some more cuts or cut, a little bit more distance in certain scenarios, a little less than others. If you're still learning and you're making a 3-driver bag, you're using the 10.5, use the 22-degree because that's what we're all using, so you could easily go and reference a shot you saw somebody else hit and know that you're using the same club as them. Then we go down, 3-wood 275, 4 wood 260, 5 wood 250. What you do have to, when you're building a bag, you got to look. There were some random, like there's a 5 wood that's 255 and a 3 wood that's 280. Once again, same reason as we discussed in the earlier part, that nobody uses those. So if you want to mimic a shot, you're going to need to have the club that we do. 6 wood, I go 9 wood. That's going to change some point when they do change these clubs to match the PGA. Unless they go the other way and the PGA matches this, then that 9 wood's important as hell. I dropped my 4 iron. No need, not needed. 5, 7, 8, 9 G wedge. Cool, that's it. All right, so back at it. 304 downhill. This should be a 5 wood high tee. I laid off of it a little on purpose because it's downhill, and that was about the max distance when it, landing distance when it's level shot. Tell me. All right, this is a little trickier shot than what it looks, but we're gonna just basically, I'm gonna play up to the 3. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna hit it smooth. Little too hard. Still fine. We're not upset about it. Uh-oh, first chip of the day is always an adventure. Not too bad there. Guys, don't hesitate to ask questions while we're here. Okay, so it's not that you're coming up short with the 5 iron. It's that the club is just shorter. A lot of that has to do with heights of clubs. If you notice, and Kevin, when I do this, I break down the clubs in groups. So the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6 all have about the similar relationship to the overhead meter on the distance that you thumb. In general, the lower lofted the club, the bigger difference reduction, I'm sorry, the bigger the distance reduction off of what you see based off of the meter. I don't really have a good reason as to why that is. Well, I do, because we're gaining most of our distance with height, and those are generally going to fly lower. So my suggestion is you're not going to gain distance on your thumb shots with your 5. Just make sure that you're playing up a club or high tee it in a lot of scenarios. You'll see me, if I'm like right over the distance available to the club on the overhead. So let's say my overhead shows 162 with the 5 iron and it's a 165 yard shot. You'll see me high tee thumb that, because that height will make it go the distance that it shows on the meter. And it's not just you. And people, you'll hear people, oh, it's a broken club. It is not broken. It plays the same way every time. It's a question on if you can get used to it. It's like somebody saying the 9 wood is broken because it goes longer than the distance. No, it doesn't every time. That does not make it broken. Oh, wow. Whoa, that was a bad chip and I got lucky. The club isn't the best. All right, so this is the first challenging hole. You can't go straight over this typically. So what we're going to do is, if you have a right to left wind, you can easily go this way, play a full C, and then push it back a little left of the 2. But right now, we need to get more distance. And a full will be less distance than a C3 will. So we're going to do that. And get a good kick it up. Oh, that's pretty. Now, know that you hit that dirt in the head of it, it's going to die pretty damn quick. Couple options you can do here. You can always go down the right-hand side. Remember that the high 4 wood and 5 wood, you can play a straight shot through the gap. I think the 3 might even work in some scenarios. On this one, hey, Kev, we're going to play the high T 10.5. Mainly, it's not a distance thing, but I'm going to cut it, and I don't want to hit this hard. And you'll find with my game, yeah, I do have the hammer game available for straight shots, but with my cuts, with a finesse shot, I'd rather play up a club and baby the cut in. It's easier to get your lines when you're hitting softer. So if I want to hit it 2.5 and I need to hammer it, well, there's a chance that starting from a dead stop on the ball and hitting it forward really hard, that you can jump the roller and not have it aim the direction that you want as easily as you can when you're hitting it soft. So hitting it soft on those isn't a bad thing. You just got to know what club you're hitting. Now, see, that one I should have hit full, but my God, I got lucky again. I didn't think that was going to carry that far. I look at the 6 wood at about 280. I don't really pay attention to the carry distance with it as much because it's not a lot of times that I have to land over something with it. It's generally going over an obstacle, not my total distance. Medium T5 will clear most of these. Let's see how many, if they're clearing the tip of the top one. And I didn't quite see it, but we worked out okay. Yeah. Hey, Rick, how you doing, sir? All right, we got some interesting ones here, too. The high T9 wood is actually a really good distance to go right through here. You don't hit anything. Now, the question is, can I carry it that far? Ah, that one's close. So, we're going to go around the left-hand side. Now, it sucks I used the T, but I'm going to go with the low T4 wood. I go in low T4 because there's a chance it stays under one of the branches here, but really for this one, I want to stay outside of it. Oh, Wayne, I put it out today on the post for this. I'm going to, right when we get back from Tennessee, from Nashville this weekend is when I'll start it. There's no real sense starting it right this week because we're going through and a lot of the players are going to be in Nashville, so it would just be extending the time. And I want to give some more people to go. Rick, we will play that Hollywood invite right when we're done with the events then today, sir. Hit the hill, green, check, we're good. Yeah, I really wanted to get it. I want to wait until the other one. I was waiting as far as I can till the other one finished. You as well, Wayne. I didn't know you were going. I didn't know I was going, so this is a challenging little hole. And that's why this putt could break a lot more. I'm more comfortable with this breaking a little bit more to the left because of that angle. I'm okay with it. I basically putted that ball straight. I've been told that before, Rick. Uh-oh. Do we get some moistness? Oh, come on. That had moisture written all over it. If you got a fast car. All right, so we got Lemon and Brandon Robinson up there putting up clean rounds. Let's see if we can catch them. First thumb shot of the day. Always an interesting part for me lately. I really don't like YouTube music. I like Amazon Music, the platform, the best, but I'm getting tired of hearing the same songs over and over again. Now, pins in the back on this one, right? I still am going to play a high 4 or high 5. Now, the joy of this, as long as I hit green or rough first and hit the wall, it will kick right back up right at the hole. So we're going to try that with the 4. And I'm going to backspin it so it bounces further with my cut into the wall. I didn't cut it enough, but hey, we cut it just right to stay on the green instead. Perfect. That's even better. And then I almost yanked the putt. No, where'd it go? Oh, Lemon blew that hole. All right, so we ace 18, we win. Simple. I mean, it's pretty much a straight shot. Am I confident in my thumbs right now? Probably not, but let's see. Oh, I went for the hole out. I should have just stuck that green. Now we got a problem because I don't think this gets over the air. Never mind, no problem. Hey, we got Lemon. Lemon probably did the same thing that I did. That's okay. We'll take second after the debacle I had early on whiff of the ball. So helpless. So we'll get through maybe about 5 of these events, and then I'll jump over and play some invites. We got to keep it pretty much down to 2 hours today, though. All right, same thing, hole 1. We're going to go with the 10.5. That wasn't last time. It became a pastime. Stop. Points. All right, points on hole 1. Points are a little harder to come by in these sets. So if you notice, look at nobody else did, and now I'm in the lead. Oh, the Dallas event's going to be a big one. And the location did a fantastic job. Probably the best job I've seen a first-time location go. Wisconsin never really was a first-time location. Stefan knew what was going on. Because we've had private or localized tourneys there with 50 to 100 people prior to PEGT coming in. So Dallas is a great one, man. I mean, I was more than impressed to see them fucking have all the porta potties outside. Oh, then there's no reason you shouldn't be there. Oh, this time I wail on it. Now we're good. Giddy up. Yeah, my goal is to hit Carolina. I didn't really think I was going to be able to do Nashville, and then I found a flight for $200 at the last minute, so. Go figure, too. Out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, I have a direct flight to Nashville somehow. It's a shitty airline. It's Allegiant, but hey, we'll get them there. Hey, Caesar, how you doing, buddy? Wow, I'm feeling like we got a very similar setup this time. You know where I can go? More points. Points are good. Ah, good. Giddy up. I love it. Pins up top. We're going to go with the 3 wood. The 3 wood's supposed to clear this. Oh, yeah, Wayne. I 100% agree. I made the one during the pandemic, missed last year's, and I'm going to try to make it this year. That ball, I whiffed again and got a little lucky on it. But God. Yeah, I'm doing that. I want to get some shit changed, man. And it's funny, Caesar, that happened back-to-back shots on 17 and 18. I kind of was trying to put 18 in that spot so I can record it. I don't like that I had to spend more money on it, but I got a wordy post coming. I might just save it for when I'm at IT right in the first week of September. Just because look, I have a really easy way to fix the putting. I just beg and plead that they listen. Just in general, for every degree uphill, you should have a boost on the max speed that you can hit the putter. It's really simple. At least at distance. I mean, and I think it fixes a lot of problems that we have with the putting in general. It doesn't fix that I can't make a right one to save my life. And now I'm down. Yeah. And that 70, that putt wasn't even close to getting there. Oh, what the hell happened to my shirt? What do you mean what happened to my shirt? Well, but see, that's the thing. Rollovers are pretty much gone, Nick. And where they're at right now, I honestly think they're almost too forgiving, where I think more putts should roll over. So that's a tough one to decide, really. Al, what do you mean, what the hell happened? What the hell happened to my shirt? All right, let's go with the C3. But I really don't think you need to do much with the putting. No, yeah, that's what it says, Al. Silence is golden. Duct tape is silver. There we go. All right, we're gonna go with the high 9 here. Hi, Gino. How you doing, bud? Just talking about you as always. All right, we're going to go with the high T4. This will fly the green if I murder it, but we're going to plop it down right above the hole. We're doing pretty good, Robert. How about yourself? Well, down 10s can roll over, and more than likely, I bet you caught a little bit of the side of the hole. They're very rare now. I did have 2 lip outs. That isn't a rollover by any means. All right, we can hit the 9 with this time, and I'm going to do it. Only thing offensive that needs blocking here is me. I will take that all day. And it looks like everybody else should have done the same because it looks like they all fell off one on that shot. They're going to fall off one here. Going back, cross-cutting it back to the right is always a problem for most Golden Tee players that are right-handed. It's just a tougher angle. I'm happy with that. Hey, Kai, how you doing, sir? All right, so we moved into second. We lost 1. So let's move in back and let's get up to first. Good. I also gave him a report using this hole. So I left it short. The pin was at the bottom. I chipped. And it barely trickled over. I'm going to say Buffalo plays San Diego in the AFC. NFC, I'm a little bit on edge on the NFC, to be honest with you. I hate to say it. I think the Cowboys are the NFC champion this year. I don't. Oh shit. That wasn't my best ever. Oh, what a kick. I didn't go down. Yeah, whatever. No, they're still San Diego. I'm going to say the Rams and the Rams and the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Yeah, perfect. They'll always be San Diego to me. I can't get past it, but I like that team. All right, we got to stick 18. I think we might need to put it close, but I don't know. I didn't look. Did we make it? Oh, we almost did. Shit. And we got... Lemon got me. All right, so now we got to shoot some clean games here. I'll do... We'll get 2 more of these in, and then we'll go on to invites. I got some that are probably getting close. All right, I'm going to do it a little different here. I'm going to high T thumb this with release. Actually, with bite, I might snap thumb it over the top. Oh, I didn't even get it right at all. That's going to be a problem. Oh, okay, we're okay. Again, that had a little lip that pushed me, almost missed that. Wow. All right, we lost Lemon. He'll be in these tomorrow. I'm certain. Pins in the back left. This is an interesting set. We're just playing little cuts. You'll see when you cut the drive, the 8.5 like that, you can get it to bounce and snap its turn quite a bit. Pins in the back, 334. We got to cut it around. I'm going to go with the high T 10.5. Now, since I'm playing a cut on it, it will lose a pretty good amount of distance. Where we're calculating this at 350, I think I'm going to have to calculate this at 340, so this is almost a full swing. And it really was. That was pretty much a full swing. And you're going to find that, guys, when you stay under the half cut and you don't throw it out at all, you're losing distance, and you lose it pretty significantly. Do I have a calculation before you ask? I do not. Oh, God, I laid off of that way too much. Oh, Jared, there you go, man. 20, that's pretty good, only starting to play in April, man. Hopefully it's because you've been watching the word of mouth videos to get better. Ah, guys, you're making me feel good, like we're getting through, and that's all I'm looking for here. And since we've been having nothing but problems getting my account, partner account with YouTube, I gotta talk to Richard, man. We gotta, because if he's not doing tournaments for the near future, I might just have to take over the GoldenTeeTV and start switching everybody, getting everybody on both. The question is if he's okay with it. I'm all for it, but I hate missing out on ad revenue that we should have generated this whole time that we're just really not. All right, same thing here. This time, we saw how far the 3 wood went. If I'm hitting the 4, I'm not worried about the rock wall, so let's try with the 4 this time. Still left it short. I needed to hit it. Yeah, but the video I took last night, I think it was a 74-footer, like Caesar said, a putt that didn't get to the hole, and it was literally 5 feet short. Yeah, we do, Robert. I just haven't had time since we finally got the courses to the right Golden Tee pars. We might just have to wait until we get new tee boxes here shortly, or wait until we get Nord Allen, or maybe we'll start on Nord Allen. With that one, I can record the videos, but there is a lot of stuff that we want to have set up to do tagging and things that I want Richard for. He will give me best practices on a lot of that. All right. Now, back to the Golden Tee part. Where we were hitting from here with the 5-wood high tee full C and throwing it out a bit, this is going to carry too far. Now, the 6-wood, though, I don't feel like it's going to turn enough. So we're going to hit this same shot, but we're going to hit it really soft. And all we want it to do is stop on or just off, and I'm okay with that. That's a putt. And then, I mean, just, you know, life has gotten in the way of a lot of the plans of things. We're going to high tee the medium, I mean, the 9.5 driver this time. Actually, I think that might hit still, so we're going with the 10.5. But you notice that I hit it full speed, and it was shorter than what the 350 carried it. The 350 carry distance that we're normally getting off of the 10.5 driver. So the cutting definitely has a significant loss in distance. I'd likely to calculate it about 5%, but obviously if you cut more, then you're going to have more loss. Hey, Brandon. So who's excited about this weekend, man? I need it. I need it. Especially every second I'm regretting being nice to Dave Stout because I should be going to that baseball game. But then we come back and I travel down to Chicago. We got Mr. Keith Brown going to the Sox Twins night game on Saturday night. Me, Jill, his girl, and himself. Then I'll hang out in Chicago, and then Tuesday I'm going to be up at IT playing 2023, doing some testing, hopefully getting a shit bunch redder. Yeah, we'll start getting... Oh, God, that was a very poor effort. I don't know what I was doing. When I stop paying attention and start talking... Okay, but this is going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with the sticky sand. Physics says that ball should be down in the middle of the bunker. And then that's an easy chip. Well, not an easy chip, but it's one that I'm not worried about it. I'm worried that I'm not getting out of this bunker now. And this is what happens with the sticky sand. Let's see, though. No, we got out. I had to play it a lot harder than I wanted to, though. And that's just a change that I don't want to do. Everybody missed that. What the fuck? How are we all missing the easiest holes? Yeah, I'm ready for the drafts too, Jordan. We'll get the draft time set up here shortly too. Just so much. I'm bit off a little bit more than I wanted to this time. I had the raffle going for the machines. We had a tournament starting. I got 5 fantasy leagues going. It's just a lot for me right now. So pardon me if I'm taking a little bit longer than I should. Come on back. All right. All we want is a putt. I'm not going at these little corner devil holes. And now we got me in Gig Harbor. Michael Yeager. All right, this one's tough for me. I'm going to fly it or I'm going to leave it short. Ah, neither. We got it. Whew. Oh, yeah, I am in for Nashville. Why? Are you going to be up there, Jordan? We need points. Damn it, 7. Fuck. Yeah, I did. I jumped in last minute here. I found a flight last couple days. I don't like where that pin is. We're going to hit a soft 8.5 A in. Oh, giddy up. Get to see Rachel again. Like I got this music. All right, pin's in a tough spot again. I'm going to baby cut this back in, and we're going to just stick it and hope somebody else fucks it up. I'm fine with that. Let's just get our 35 and move on. It seems like we're going to miss one every time, and Yeager missed that, so we'll be happy with that. Yeah, your mom's a sweetheart, Jordan. We loved her. Corey, that sounds creepy coming from you, buddy. A man by the name of Gravy Beast is saying, oh, I can't wait to see your mom. Urgh. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not seeing Twitch chat. Let's see if we can get that back up. Hang on one second, Justin. Let's see if we can get it. Oh! All right. Do we not? All right. The two of you on Twitch, you might have to reload. I'm going to try something here. It might kill the link, though, so give me a second. Let's see if it works. All right, nope, you're not going to have to reload. Let's see if it does it now. Well, apparently apparently Twitch is not coming through in the chat. So if you guys are in Twitch trying to chat, then I'm not going to see you. But I did open up Twitch on another page, so I'll keep a lookout there too. Thanks for letting me know, Justin. I'm guessing it's a restream issue right now. Actually, I could try one thing real quick if you want to wait a second, Justin. Here, it's going to kill you guys. Let me try this. Remove. Okay, adding a channel. Let's use Twitch. Authorize. Okay, we're back. Good. And we'll turn it back on. You didn't have to leave. Now let's test this again. Yeah, this has got to be a restream thing. Sorry about that. We're not going to see Twitch chat. It doesn't seem like today. So, unless one last thing to see. Yeah, it's a bit off. What we got? Yeah, I'm testing it. I was testing it. Justin, I was testing it. Sorry about that. So you're going to have to comment into YouTube or something else if you can. I'm not going to spend too much time with it. We'll have to deal with that later. Nah, Jordan, we'll be good. And in fact, Russ and I are working on some stuff I said at the start of the show. And like I said, for you guys, for legacy machines, if what Russ and I are working on can get you can get the 1650 available for the machines, I'm not expecting it to be any better on the machines, but I just want it to be so that we have equipment that we can replace later on. Try to find the 1050 or less video cards right now. It's hard. Get in. Jordan, that was a weird one. That was the first time Russ and I, either one of us, had ever seen an I.O. board go bad, and that was what error 13 was. Normally, when you get an error 13, it's not an I.O. board error. It's just something getting to the I.O. board is having a problem. That one was the first time that the I.O. board needed replacing. So we went through everything else, and I was like, can we just try a new I.O. board? And then it worked. No. All right, and now we're fucked. Because, look at this. This is the problem with these sticky bunkers. No ball should stop here, but now I'm screwed. I can't get out. It's going to hit the edge over and over again. We're going to try to get out, but this is going to hit the edge. Oh, wow, we got it. We did. Mainly when you do that, you have to pull back farther so the ball gets in the air quicker. Yeah, no, once we got it going, it was going. But yeah, that was sick. I mean, Jordan, your limitations for playing are so tough that is so improbable and awesome that you do that. I want to say on the one you aced, you used a high T driver, and I hit a 5-wood at it on hole 2 or 3 of Baja. It's such a difference, man. It's so limiting for you. It sucks. Well, what did you have total? 4 during the qualifier? Or was it just the 2? You've holed out 4 times. I just don't remember what the other ones were. Just falling down, you know that we'll be safe. Now we got a backstop here, so I'm going to go with the 3 wood, and I'm actually going to release this, because I'm going to hit the backstop if I need to. Oh, I thought that backstop was regular, not gravel, but it's fine from that far away. We're safe and sound. All right, we're going to baby cut it in. I overcut it. Trying to get cute. Oh, safe and sound, hold your ground. All right, 353. We know our carry distance on the high T10.5 is 350. It's a little downhill and a little wind in our face. This should be right on the cusp. I got to hit this perfect. See, right on the cusp, but I caught a pretty damn good 180. It gets there. What you know about rolling down in the D? When your brain goes numb, you can call it mental freeze. Shit in slow motion. All right, we got that same shot that we've had, basically. But this one, I got a big right to left wind. We're counting 2 turns on the full. So let's go with the 5 wood. Full C. And that just made it flatten out. So we got, and I hit that a lot harder than I would have for the C2.5-ish shot. All right, this one we're gonna get to do the fun way. So we're gonna hit a straight high T forward with release, and we're over this. Yeah, by that was gonna work too. I'm still looking. But Caesar, I'm not taking something below my skills. That's all there is to it. I don't want to be miserable. My life can suffice without a job for a bit longer. I'm fine with it. I was trying to get cute there, and now I'm fucked. Yeah, that was a bad shot. About rolling down in the D. Yeah, I just have to go out and play a lot more. That's all there is to it. Rolling down in the D. All right, so we're over this with just a medium T. In fact, I'll fly it if I hit it too hard. And I did. I did it again. But this is a putt. Not a good putt. Wow, we're failing right now. I mean, I'll put resumes out all the time if something comes up, but I'm not. We're actually contemplating starting a business. My wife and I are. So I might just want to do that. Fuck the world. I'll take that. That high 9 is great for that shot, guys. Stop. And now that the weather's starting to turn back in my favor, playing won't be too hard. We'll see. I honestly don't, we'll see. I don't know what Steve wants to do with it. I honestly, the qualifier is going to take a long time, no matter what. And we actually got through pretty quick together, Jordan. So he might ask again, but we'll see. Oh God, I didn't push that right at all, but that's okay. Just picture everybody naked. Doesn't have to wait. All right. Yeah, generally, Jordan, the main reason we did that, and let's be honest, you're in a chair. You're going to be a little slower. So he put you with me because I'm stupid fast when I play. And he knows I'm not going to not going to totally make it untenable and cheat for you, but I'm also going to make sure that we play at pace. Did I really? Oh, I thought I left it short. Shit. I thought that was wet. All right, let's move on to some actual games now. We've fucked through that. Okay, see, everything is right there for the taking. You just have to execute the shots. There's not going to be too much crazy on that. Great setup if you're really wanting to learn how to attack those holes. Well, Mr. Anthony. Mr. Anthony. All right, what do we got? Let's go down to the one day. Oh, we got a bunch. Let's get his Hollywood. Where is it? I take it it's this one. I don't have many others. All right. Yeah, we'll get to it. I want to get the one-dayers out of the way first. So we'll start at Easter. First thing we're hoping for, hole 1 to be under 450 with the pin not tucked up the front. If it's up at the front, the chush is a lot harder to do because you don't know what the bounce is going to be. All right, we're on. Oh, 450 pin there. If I catch a good A1 here and get this to 410, I got a 40-yard chush. And I'm going to tell you right now, getting it out is more important than actually hitting it 158. And this should be a chush. We're going to go with the 4-wood here. Now, my distance says I could use a 5, but the 4 is more important. You can put money in there, but you can do it there. You can do it ahead of time. I tell you what, Jordan, shoot me an invite. If you got any money in there right now, and I will gladly donate your qualifiers. So we got 5 courses times $4 a piece. So shoot me an invite for $20, and I'll DNF it for you to pay for your qualifier. And that 7 got me. Yeah, I hit the shot I wanted to, but that's a little bit higher than the hole, so that wind's going to move it. Like I said, I went up to the 4 to try to account for that. The 3 would have been tough because it would have been at the edge of the hole. And at the edge of the hole, it's going to lip out at the speed I would have hit the 3. Oh, anytime, Jordan. But you can't DNF it. You have to play it or else we get refunded. Now, you can hit a medium T at this. I think I cap out on that hole at about 385, so I would have had a much longer chush. So getting it over 400 is tough to do on a straight shot, especially on that. It's not that much greater as we think, though. And so it's an interesting point to bring up. Well, whenever I needed distance before, I used to just hit A1s because I would hit 158s and they'd be there. Now with A1s and C3s being a little bit more questionable, yes, you have to do it on the website. Correct, Jordan. But like, I wish I could replay this one, but we're going to hit a C3 here. And we got it all the way out, so this one's going to ramp. It's crazy how far you can hit it on this hole. And I wouldn't have been able to do that with a straight shot with no A1. Oh, good kick. And you can do a C3 there too, but a lot of the times when you're looking at a C3 on that shot, you're actually if you get it all and hang it all the way out to get the distance maxed up, you're bringing the bunker into play on the right. And the bunker on the right isn't a risk. It just means that you're going to have a full club, because if you hit it If you hit into that bunker, you're not kicking out anymore. All right, easy hole. We're just murdering this straight. Now, a hole like this, now we were talking about the 5-iron being short with your thumbs. The 8.5 is generally really short with the thumbs too, even more so a higher percentage than what the 5-iron is. But we have a downhill lie, so this one is about dead nuts. I mean, the carry distance on my thumb was 309 there. And the distance on the club, I think, was 312. So I'm almost right at that carry distance. And you can see it's purely because we were elevated above the hole. Right under a pseudonym, I see what we can do to him. Guys, you know how big of a Hamilton fan I am? Jill and I took time this weekend, and I bought In the Heights, the first Lin-Manuel Miranda play. Ah, shit, that's what. Yeah, that's a fucking terrible shot. I pushed it a click. I was trying to get cute. Now, see, this drop is right. So it seems like the drop in prize play is all correct. It just seems like events is bad. I'm going to lose this game now because I just did that. Shit. It happens, though. I should have just thumbed it. And that's the problem that when you're doing the no pullbacks is, right? If I did that shot with the pullback and missed it left, pulled it back straight and missed it left, it would have pulled back in and been fine. So you can be more accurate, but your mistakes are compounded when you do no pullback. Hopefully that makes sense. You're more precise and you can be much less accurate with the thumbs or with a no pullback. And then tonight, or I think tonight, before the weekend at least, I'll be downloading the Elvis movie and watching that. I've heard good things about it, so I'm very excited to see it. I was scared when I saw the ads for it, like, oh, they're going to fucking focus on his manager, Tom Hanks, like they did with the King Richard movie. Like, I wanted more focus on the Williams sisters, not the dad. But even though they did that, that movie was fantastic, too. Now I get to attack every hole. In the shade, with the nation we've made one last time. All right, so the pin is in the back. When it's in the back, I like to go this way. Just remember that if you're hitting the 8.5 driver this way, it does not clear that those guys. It does not clear the fucking little guys up there. Trust me, I've tried. That just is so different now. The greens are different. I don't care what we say. All right, let's see if we can get an A1 all the way out. Now, I started doing another shot here that I've been really successful with, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, we were way long back today, but that shot's been ramping that wall, and I've been putting it on. So just know that if you see me doing it, I think it's there. It's generally, that was 400 I needed to get it. It's when it's in the 380 to 390 range. But I'd still put it up there anyway, even if I know I'm not getting it to the green, because that that approach is much easier from the level of the pin than from the low spot that you get if you go to the left in the fairway. Washington's going home. History has it. Well, okay, so we're pretty much... So all the courses except Champ are 28 par now. So we got 4 28s. So what does that give us? 112. And then we have, let's just set par at 25 for Champ, right? So par is going to be 137, give or take 2 strokes. Really, just give or take, give 1 stroke maybe. So let's just start with 132. Generally at typical attendance levels, I say 2 strokes off. 2 strokes off for every course gets you the bottom of the cut line. So now you're sitting at 122. Now with that amount of people, let's make it 1.5. So let's add 3 strokes. So 125, maybe 124 and a bunch of points. Something I learned last night, if you go from the A1, that rock bounce doesn't hurt you. And then I don't have benches to deal with. This one's not worried. I'm not worried about it at all, though. All right, accepted right now, Jordan. Everybody hurts. Yeah, I'm in the heavy rough. Oh, my. It'll be all right. No lesson say. Of everything we've been through. Looking. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Gotcha. Is it called Donate, Jordan? Yep. All right, we'll get that DNF'd. I got a bunch here to accept. I'm not going to do that on stream. Now, we got... This is an interesting one. That's kind of... You got a high tee. It's going to be long. Let's try to high tee the 6. The high tee the 9. I generally count this at about 240. So I think this is there, no problem. I'm biting it because I want that little bit of extra height. Yeah, that works. Finally got my golden tee changed to my name. Oh, giddy up, Jonathan. Good. All right, so you got it in your name. You got it working. Dude, you're in good shape. Everything we've been through. All right, let's play Jordan's game, but we're gonna DNF it at the end for him. Chad, you can do it, man. It's not. It just. Here's your first thing. Try to be the top player on yours, man. Round robin. Where is Jordan's invite? It's called donation. Come on, where is it? Ah, donate. There it is. I'm not playing it again. Yeah, you can play it off that back hill. I'm just worried, Brian, because on a lot of setups I've had it bounce just short of the hill and then stick on it. And that left 10 putt or down 6, left 5 or left 9 from that hill is kind of challenging, and you can have it take off on you. And I'm not going to bother playing it again. Here you go, Jordan. All right, Jordan's covered. He's qualifying. He's good. You're qualifying. Now you got to have some for all your handicap games, yada, 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 all the goodies. You remember, you have to play it. Oh, I'll get to them too. Let me get these one-dayers out of the way so I don't get forced in having to go to the bar and then come home and play invites. Yeah, we've only got a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4... All right, we got to play 4, and then we're free, then. Free at last, free at last. I'm coming right after this. I'm pretty sure I'm playing Leppy Rock in this, so we have to break that. This is one that we talked about, though, because, okay, I'm teed off to the middle side of this, an A1 from here with the angle of the pin is going to hit the trees. That's going to be too far left. So in this case, I'm going to try to max this out going straight. The joy here is I know that the rough in front of the hole is actually bounces flush straight at the hole. So I can play my driver chush off the rough without an issue. I caught a pretty damn good 180. Let's see what the distance comes up to. See, we're about 20 yards short of what we can get with the C3. We're 63. I don't like it. 63 is not close enough for me to make this. I'd have to hit a 10.5 at, let's try it. I'm going to go with the 10.5. I'm going to backspin it. No, I don't like this. I think I got a better shot of holding this out with the G-wedge. Which, I'm right. Mouth 1, viewers 0. The trade. Yeah, sorry. I sometimes forget that not everybody's got 500 to 1,000 in their player account all the time. So we got your round robins we're going to focus on, and then the Hollywood for, who was that? Was that Rick? I believe it was Rick. Is that the same Rick from St. Louis and he's just on Facebook today? Sorry, last names get a little confusing sometime for me. But you're still a traitor. All right, now this is going to that part that we were talking about. The 4-iron thumb would be short here, plus this is a little uphill. So I'm going to thumb this with a high tee. And look at distance is right about right at 80. So you got a gap in there, but if I high tee it, I know I can get it to the hole. Should I back that up in the box when I did it? Probably, and then hit it my normal speed. That one I fluff. Pins in the right. This is actually a really good look to make. And I laid off it too much. I need to hit that ball. All right, pins in the front. We want to make sure to keep this ball back as far as we can because we need to hit a driver in on the second shot to stay under the tree line. I can hit a 3-wood or a 10.5, but it's a tougher shot if we watch this. So now I left it back enough that I can cut the 8.5 and stay under the trees. I didn't hit it hard enough. I'm doing that. I'm softening up everything. But I'll take a short chip for sure. Oh. $359. We got a roof to hit off of. I'm gonna probably hit the 8.5. I'm gonna back it up and backspin it. I don't care. I don't want the green on a fly because I don't carry over this. I wanted that. Now, when you do that, after the bounce, the wind plays a little bit stronger. Not as if we took off the stouts, but you're changing your trajectory. So that would have been a really tough one to make. I would have been flirting with missing that building if I really was trying to make it. And that was kind of a weak effort I just put up here. I just didn't want to thumb that and have it come up short. So we'll take the freebie. Safe. Ooh. You've always got options here. This one we don't have a lot of options on though. Up like dynamite. Oh. All right. We're having a good round. We're having a good round. Not drivable. I'm kind of changing my way of playing this now that the sand doesn't bounce as much. I don't want to play the bounce in the sand, and I would have to out of the sand trap over there. So we're going to put it up here and have a driver in. I can't argue with that. Yeah, with the way the sand bounces now, you're plugging a lot more than you used to. And if I go to the sand on the right and try to bounce it out of the trap up, there's a chance it doesn't get up. And then I get a weird, awkward chip from on a hill. And that's not what I want. Oh, come on. Oh. God. We know we can thumb this with the 10.5 with bite. Now the wind's right to left, but I'm moving left because my aim point, by moving it just a little left, I can aim it back right and keep my line right. Just happy to get it up and down. That's it. We're happy with the eagle there. Nothing challenging here. We're going to get it up as far as we can, though. I just didn't want an in-between club, and I didn't do it. Go. Till it's gone. Hey, if you can see how refined we have to play these old courses there, you got to put balls in specific spots. This one here, this is a challenging shot with that wind today. Perfect. Oh no, I might have just gotten screwed. Nope. I thought I was going to be blocked by that little edge that was going to cause it not to get there. Whew. Ouch. All I did by cutting that was trying to change my spin. Try to land it right in that spot in between, like just front to back, and have it back straight up. Would have been really tough, but by cutting it the way I did, I gave myself a whole wider area to play that shot to. Okay, another ugly one. This is really our only option. And we're going to try to get it around here. We might not, but... Are we too close? We might be. Yeah, we don't have a chip. If that would have stayed back a little bit, I would have no problem making this chip. Oh, I almost got it to go anyway with cutting it full and hitting it. Wow, that would have been a nice little chip. So we got to stick 18 to even have a chance. Let's see what we got. It's a bad look. So now we're worried about the underneath of these. Oh, it stopped. Nice. Well, hey. I mean, we shot as clean of a round as we could have gotten. Maybe if I hit that shot a little softer on 16 or 17, we would have had a better chance. Maybe been on. But we'll take the 28 and walk and see. That was a tough setup too, guys. I I mean, that was not easy. We had a lot of unfriendly wins. 18 itself was ugly as shit. I got a little lucky for that to stop up there. If I undercut that ball a little more and not play the snap on it, then I would have been in problem. Ah, cat again. Let's see if we were even playing Zodiac. Maybe it was somebody else. Let's go to active. Oh, no. Well, yeah, Let Me Rock is in this one. This was a 4-banger. We had 4 people in that. Josh, how you doing, buddy? Are you going to Nashville? I mean, you probably should after your performance in St. Louis. If you don't go, everybody's just going to say it was a fluke. Did we just get hole 1 again? Oh! All right, nothing special here. We're not getting this close enough no matter what we do. So we'll just leave it back for a thumb shot. Not a thumb shot, in between. What? It's due this week? Or did you just pick one up off of Amazon? Something like that? I know the Amazon drivers are reluctant to drop babies off on the doorstep. I know that. They normally want a hand delivery of a baby. Fuck. At least that's what they said last time I tried to ship them. Dad, I've been trying to get Todd Thompson a set of red boards, and I sent it 3 times from home, and each time, I'm sorry, I sent it twice from home and once from UPS. And each time I keep coming, it shows back up at my house saying, we had a security issue with this package. I was like, what? That's tough. Hey, give them credit for taking care of the babies, man. In this yeah, still not connecting to Twitch, so we're going to have to do some work to figure that one out. All right, well, the 5-wood's going to hit that middle part, so we're going to hit a 5 around the left of the middle part. Oh, easy. Stupid babies. Babies ruining it for everybody. I haven't gotten a call from Alex or Dave. I offered them. I said, hey, well, you guys can stay here tonight if you'd like. Now it's going to be an at the bar kind of night. Maybe we come back and late night stream a bit. I like having guys at that level. Look, they're both really good players. I'd probably be giving them 2 or 3 strokes an average game. So there's a lot of stuff that you guys can see when we're playing that I can work on with them while we're playing games together. I know it probably gets a little annoying when Alex comes up here and he plays next to me. I stop him and be like, no. Try this. What's your guys' opinions of that? Do you want someone, if you're playing with them, that you know is better than you? Do you want them to stop you when you're doing something stupid? Or something that's not the best option for them? Or would you rather play your shot and have them tell you afterwards? I always wanted to stop because I want the best score possible. And if somebody's got a shot that's going to make my score better, then stop me and let me hit it. It's an interesting conversation for debate. Of course you would, Kim Jong. You have to look at your Carl Ron Facebook Messenger because you've got invited to it. Well, I added you to a couple things and never got a response. And Paul Dennis says, oh, he'll not respond for like 5 days. And I was like, maybe to you, peasant. And then you didn't respond, dude. And guys, if you're on Twitch, I don't. Twitch isn't. We don't really promote much toward Twitch, but if you're on Twitch, just know that the chat's not working from there today. I know nobody's chatting, but you're missing. You're not seeing the chat from us come in either. So if you're on Twitch, take a look at Facebook or YouTube, and you'll see all the chat. That's wet. That's stupid. Woo! Oh, you are out of the country. Well, you live out of the country. You're Kim Jong. All right, so this is an interesting one, too. We're not getting this there, right? It's going to be short. Now that I'm looking at it, it might not be. I go from the right side because I'm better at getting the cut right. All right, all right, all right. Now, can we chush this? That's the key. Oh, it fought the break. Giddy up. So the lower loft of the club you're chushing with gives you a chance that it can play through the break. It's just like when you putt harder, you can putt through a lot of the breaks. Same theory applies there. Oh. I don't remember. I'll be the one you won't forget. Yeah, we're not getting cute here. Oh, let's thumb. Oh. All right, this could go in. No, it is not the same game by any means. It is. All right, same exact gameplay. Aficionado, you don't get things like invites, you don't get things like events. It's a year prior to courses, so you're looking at the newest courses you'll see on there, if they're even there, is 2021, and where we now have 90 courses available. I believe they're given 54 on the GoldenTeeTV. Look, the intent of it has totally changed face. I personally got to see it 2 years before you guys even knew about it, and I laughed at him. But Dom Pessione goes, no, I get it. I get why you're laughing. It's a quality product, right? The product itself is good. But the intent was for tailgating. And they had a partnership with Costco where they were going to sell it straight from there. Costco wanted it this way, so they're like, okay, cool, we got it. We're going to do it. It was never intended to even have online play. That changed pretty quickly. If you're really into GoldenTeeTV, though, it's not the product that you want. I got to play it after it released on CJ's when he won one, like right away. And it was a good product. It's just not the same. It's a bit limited if you're becoming an avid player. You're going to get stuck and be like, God damn it, I wish I had a home edition. Hopefully that answers your question. Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Well, good. I shot a DNF, so you win. Don't go spending that money on other shit like hookers and drugs. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? All right, we got to play a little cut. We're going to pull it back straight almost. Is this something? All right, let's see. Wait, how far are we? 52. barely gets there. Yeah, we need a multiplier on that. It's got to have like a 1.2 on those rather than just a 1. If that makes sense to anybody but me. Ah. Okay, I'm happy as shit with that shot. I didn't like it. What do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? Putting it down, dude. We're putting it down. We're making my invite partners my bitches right now. We're happy with these games right now. We're happy. Could I lose that? Yeah. Is it likely? No. Not likely. Cat Andreas cubbyhole is mine. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. The arcade, okay, so let me go through their process when they made that. The whole point of that arcade collection is so that vendors that are buying PGA machines can then turn their old Golden Tee legacies into arcade collections and still have items on their route that are making money. That's it. That was what they made it for. That's the original intent. They realized some people wanted it for their homes and things like that too. So they made it its own. They made it its own type pedestal. But that's the reasoning. Too hard. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. Guess there's always one hole that I know if I thumb it straight, it's good. This one I can never thumb it straight on. I got it pretty straight there. Has that got a chance? Ah, the shell, the shell. Hopefully that answers your question, Jason. You guys, if this kind of sharpness ensues for this weekend, be ready for word of mouth to do big things. I think we got big things coming. Hey, hey. Hey, we got big things today. Big stain on the front of your backside brain. Knew that wouldn't forget you. I'm a little pumped, dude. Yeah, I'm playing. What I'm pumped for, Jason, is fingers crossed, knock on wood, that look, guys, I'm not in any pain right now, and this is going to be the first time I've gone to a Golden Tee tournament with no pain. Shit, since I was early 20s. It's a different feeling, I'll say that goddamn much. Now, the question is, can I keep that feeling for the entire weekend? And that's going to be a goal. I don't think I want to have a night of blackout drunk. It's typically a standard, and if it is, it's going to be Sunday. I could sleep in on Sunday. My flight's not till like 3 or 4. I'm good. Monday. Jason, are you going to Nashville? Collection is wanting now. You're like a virgin, you're Madonna. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go get a new water. I'll be right back. All right, he's back. Well, Jason, here's the thing. We're going to get... Guys, there's going to be the virus there. My suggestion for everyone is to... Look, we're not... I mean, recommendations say we should be masking up in a situation like that. I get it. None of us want to. We're all irresponsible in that regard. Just hopefully you don't have underlying conditions and you're vaccinated a few times. It's really that simple. It wasn't too bad now. These new variants haven't been too bad at all if you're vaccinated and things. So, all right, we got an outwind. The pin's not all the way in the back. I am hitting the high 9 here. We're going to carry this 240 at the worst, so... Fine. Even if they knock 10 yards off of that, I could carry it 240, about 235. Probably still would have been the right play. Now, I normally don't go deep on this. I normally put it in the middle fairway, but where that pin is at, I want to have a bite thumb 5-iron or 4 or 7-iron in. So by going up here, I just give myself a different. Otherwise, I've got a 4-iron coming in. I don't like it. Hi, Jarrett. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I've been playing a lot of them, man. Oh, wow. I murder thumbed that. We're playing through a lot of everything, man. As always, though, Jerry, you know, all you got to do is ask, and I'll play whatever you want. Jason, I want to say that last year at Nashville, I mean, roughly 20% of the field got it. The bigger thing that I noticed in Nashville last time is a lot of people are getting there way early and going and partying. It changes a lot of my mindset with it because that's where I think we were having a problem with it last time. I'm not worried about the Golden Tee players as much as I am worried about everyone else in the city. And if you're going out that week, you don't know if you've got it in time. Like, you start feeling a little shitty where you think you might have a cold, but it's actually the start of COVID, and now you're passing it around to everybody. And that's kind of what happened last time. No way. I did not miss that. Fuck no! Ah, idiot. And then that bounce. Come on, dude. Well, it hit the fringe. That chip hit the fringe. I needed a player lower lofted club. I should have gone with a 5 at that. Then it doesn't matter if it hits the fringe. All right, so now we're going to have to... Now we don't have the luxury of, let's say, laying up on 16. We got to go for it now. And we're going to have to just target every hole we see. No layups now. We got to make sure to try and get 18 too. So we can make up the 2 strokes with just those 2 holes if they're ugly. Now, I could just blow the rest of my game too and give a freebie away. And these are all the decisions you got to make in an invite. Since I don't see their score, that might get off the green. Whoa. Yeah, I've got problems on Petra too, but yeah, we can. All right, so we got a really ugly look here. I don't have a shot. I don't think I can get this there. Guys, I'm going to say this would be shut down. That's a lie because I could hit a full C and bounce it up, but then I'm risking going long. I could hit this as well, but that's going to be awfully close to not getting there. I have a much better odds of putting it here and being aggressive to hold the second shot out. Like that one there. This is why I can't really give an accurate par because, okay, 18 can be on and that can be on minus the 2 strokes. We could be 4 strokes better than we are right now. So par on this could be 28 technically. Is that right? Did I do the math right? Oh no, I only lost 1 there. 27. But most of the time, a 27 to me is one stroke or 2 strokes better than par. Party system. You haven't had the chance because he's been kicking ass as the ambassador to France. So I need to keep this. This is such a weird bounce, but we're going to try it. Nope. Oh, awesome. Appreciate it, D-Live. Thank you. I was trying to make it. There's not really much I can do from here. That. Rick, my man. Us to revolution, there is no more status quo. That's one way to save your par. Yeah, and guys, if you do a 22 on this course in Nashville, don't think you're probably not going to hurt yourself on that setup. I probably put myself in the top 50 in that course at the tournament. So it can go any way you want. I mean, it's going to go anywhere. And you're my home sweet home. I want to give you a kiss. Yeah. Let's see what we got. All right, there we go. Back to... All right, one dares. One more one dare. We got Easter, and then we'll pick through these and find some of the ones that you want. And it'd be the Secretary of State. Hey! Heading to New York, heading to New York, heading to New York. All right, let's go 30 on this time. Come on, be a chushable hole one. Let's see. NYC. All right, guys. But, hey, guys, those of you watching from D-Live, thanks for checking in. We're playing GoldenTeeTV 2022 edition. I'm your host. They call me the Mouth, so please, if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All right, we're going to go with the A1 here. It's going to do a couple of things. We got enough gap for the chip to be a chush. I really want to hang this out. I don't want to dip down to the bottom right. I don't feel like there's a lot of options here. And no, not really. Okay, after this one, we'll be round robin and I'm next. I just wanted to get the one dares out of the way. So we're going to go with an A1. I got it way out at a 158. That's beautiful. So that's as far as you're going to hit it with studs. That was perfect. When I'll come home where you've been on this way. Oh, no. Guys, do we get back-to-backs? Here we go. Did I spray it? I did, but that's okay. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I think Nihon's probably the most challenging course that's not hokey. Petra's challenging, but it's because the shots are all hokey. I mean, they're just, I don't think the course is very good. Nihon, at least, I think, is a good course. And it's challenging because it's challenging. I don't think Petra's a good course at all. I think it's a fucking terrible course, to be quite frank with you. 1 or 2 hokey holes is fine, but there's like half of them are hokey. I think Champ isn't very hard at all. I really think Champ might be the easiest one. I think Champ is probably the easiest, to be honest with you. There's really just not much to the course. If we're calling it harder because the scores are worse, well, that's just because it's just a whole bunch of non-drivable par 4s. That's really it. There's no, like, real elevation changes, no real cut shots. It's just kind of boring, in my opinion. But, like, so I just shot a 22, and I would tell you that that was a 25 setup. And I tried to hold out. I tried to chip it on 18 after I watered an easy shot. Easy. I didn't have any shots that whole time that were challenging. Now, if we were counting it as a par 26 and said that you had to drive 16 to get to par, well, yeah, that would have been challenging. Get scratching. Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. We show out. Smooth than a fresh drop skippy. God damn. No. Honestly, it's a throwback course. I think it's easy. I think it might be the easiest. And okay, the other part is that it's boring. You're not going to play it as much, so you're not going to get as familiar with it. It's the last one on the list, and people generally start at the first one, so sometimes they don't get to the last one. I'm curious now to see how Nord Allen turns out. It looks like it's going to be a Monty with snow in my mind. That's what it feels like, at least. Don't believe it, just watch. And yeah, Easter sets up. It looks decent, James. I don't know though. James, I know you got all those trackballs from Fitz, but if you are missing parts or need stuff that's not in there, let me know. I've got boxes of stuff that I just don't have physical trackballs for them. I got shit tons of bearings and rollers. I just don't have the actual white ball. So I tell you what, when you're consolidating that down to have to make trackballs, look, out of the batch, I bet you can make quite a few. No, I was going to do it too and turn that ball, all those balls, into maybe half as many with all the parts I have. You basically just paid him. You paid $200 to make 12 balls. That's fine, or whatever it was. And that's a good deal, dude. Because honestly, that's how I've made my trackballs for quite some time. Yeah, when I get the link to buy them straight from Hap at 40 or 50 bucks a piece, I'll generally buy a grip of them, like 8 at a time. But otherwise, I don't really use those very often. And now I'm out, of course. But I normally would just take parts out of old balls and make new ones. See, that's bullshit. That putting, that was not right. That ball dove down that hill like it was going out of style on a full speed putt. Yeah, I will. Sobel generally puts it up when it comes out. He's the one I normally see it from. And I probably won't buy any this time if there is a batch, because I really don't. I should be spending money more wisely than frivolously on trackballs. I swear to God, I used them more at my bar machines, and then they're perfect at the bar. So I've been, once they get perfected at the bar from other people using them, I'll switch it and put in another new one and bring the old one home. Sweat my rust. But absolutely, I'll put it up on word of mouth. All right, so I'm not getting this one there. So why even bother bringing the bunker in play? You can just do this. And you'll get it to ramp sometimes and be on the green. Oh, I meant bite spin. Whoops. Whoa, whoa, oh, I had you. I have problems on this shot, to be honest with you. Right on, it's a revolution, I suppose. No. No, not at all. It's a feel thing. Sometimes I'm talking and I just keep doing it. Notice I don't do it on thumb shots at all. It's just it's not a tick, so to say, but it's a tick. All right, so I've been going from here now and hitting A1s. Hey, Austin, how you doing, bud? Just watch. Even if it hits the wall, it kicks you back down onto the fairway. And it kicks forward rather than when you hit the other way, it'll drop down and can go in the bunker. Sun hasn't died. So even if it's in the heavy rough, you saw distance is easy from there. Yeah. Well, I can't ask for a much better look here. I have won tournaments, Caesar. But until recently it was until I won St. Louis. Oh yeah, I've been. Oh, over the right. I got you. I've won tournaments, Caesar. But I won St. Louis when it was the first time going over 120. And then the next year at that same tournament, when it was 140, I got second. So, and then I won Wisconsin too. So I got a couple wins under my belt. Don't you disparage me like that. Yeah, well, I mean, since you've met me, I haven't gone to many tournaments. And really, I went to tournaments when I was in physical pain. So we're going to see. Not making excuses. I mean, I've always had the excuse that I don't take care of myself during those weekends. I've been getting a bit better with that. And I'm going to be even better this time, unless you fuckers force it upon me, which is kind of what happened in St. Louis to me. I got kind of force drunk. It's like you guys like date rape me when I'm out at these tournaments, man. All right, so I don't know which one. We're going to do the round robin since he's got to go. Yeah, but Chris, I was immensely worse. I think I made the comment during the ESPN that I probably slept enough out of all of the tournaments. I used to probably sleep enough combined for one. Yeah, we'll get to it. I'm getting there. Ah, yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to knock out his round robins. And then we're going to get over to a Petra and then a Nihon. I might just give it a second. We might just play this first round robin one because we just played champ. I don't like to play the same courses over and over again. Yeah, even then though, man, I was really good that weekend, and I still ended up blackout drunk on Sunday night. Sunday nights though is fine. I can deal with that. All right, there we go. All right, I don't like this. We got to overswing at this a bit, but the uphill will cause the bounce to bounce forward more. James, I'm going to Nashville. My plan is to go to Nashville, Carolina, and Dallas, so I shouldn't miss. I won't miss Dallas. There is a chance that I can't do Carolina. So yeah, we'll be back. We're back. And then for next year, Yeah, we should be, but next year might be a total change after Worlds for me, depending on what we do, what we decide to do, yada yada yada. Empty. I really want to make Clash, but if I have to choose between Dallas and the Clash, I've already got enough points that I'll be in the big dog, so I got to do that. I have to go to Dallas just because now it's not an expense. Like, I'm pretty much guaranteed to not be down money after that weekend. And it's rarely a stopping point for me for any of these because, look, you're going to tournaments to not make money. You kind of have to win. I am not. I want it to be somewhere newer and better. I liked it. I wish it was at Circa last year. I think it would have been better. But this year, and I can almost guarantee you that it won't be at Westgate, is my personal opinion. This year's going to be bigger and more ritzier and more glamorous based off of now having sponsorship money in there. So, guys, if you thought Worlds was something last year, you don't know shit yet, because last year was kind of a last minute thrown together, navigating around the pandemic. This one is going to be all planned out and all ready to go. Plans got changed so many times in the last minute last year. It was an impressive feat that they pulled it off. Except for the fact that I can never play on a machine, or as Adam Kramer put it, that doesn't have a fucking live raccoon in it. And we're not having that this time. Hey! Ooh, ah. But the wife and I have been having serious conversations about starting, opening our own, like, doggy daycare type thing. A boarding type place as well. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be there. A lot of these places will have exceptions for side rooms. All right, we're doing this. Oh, I don't have a forward. Ugh. I thought I had. I forgot I don't have a forward in this bag. That would have been a lot nicer with a 4, but I'm okay with that. Thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker, and we were drinking, burning liquor. Austin, yeah, that I was talking PUGT tournaments. That's absolutely on my agenda. Why did I fucking hit a 3-wood and then hit it that hard? That was terrible. Good thing we should make this. Oh God, there we go, Jonathan. My daddy before me. Again, guys, 13 in the face. This is as bad as it'll get. And look at that. We still are clear going into the pin. Hi, Mike. And Austin, if I said no, then Mike Kenny would have just left. He wouldn't have even spoken to us. So the plan is September is that one as well. It's going to be a tough one to work in because I'm going to the... I got Sox Twins right at the start. Then that Tuesday after Labor Day, I'll be at IT, and I'll give you guys some reports on how 23 is. And then I did. You're right. This whole course doesn't matter until 17, 18. Let's be honest. Oh, money shot. Ow! That just lined up. That lined up perfectly there. All right. There you go. You're getting there. You're right there. Ooh, that's not a pretty look. Yeah, that one, I'm going to have to bail on it. I already told Jason, there's no way I can do 2 Chicago trips back-to-back weekends. I made a man. I really want to, but I'm going down, got a viewer nice enough to hook us up with the Sox Twins game. I'm not turning that down. And then I mean, I'd be looking at Bears 49ers, hotel, or probably not hotel, Bears 49ers, Cubs Giants. For me and Jill, you're looking at $500 a person then just in tickets alone. I don't really want to justify that. Woo! Coming out clutch. I cannot, for the life of me, get this shot consistently. I'm okay with that. I'll take my short chip. Fuck you. Why did that come out so hot at 29? That should have been like a dead shot. Fuck. The darkness. Alright. Well, I was debating if the 6-wood medium T was going to, at the cut I needed to put on it, get the distance I needed without having to hammer it. And it was going to be a tough one to judge the 6-wood, taking off the 5 or 10 yards on it, as well as the cut. I always need guests, Jason. It's just a question of lining shit up. Yeah, I'm missing 18. I missed 2 easy shots. I really kind of want to get my 4-wood back in my bag for 18 too. Is it normal at about a 23 to make a non-prize goal bracket for a game? Dude, with the non-prize play stuff, I have no fucking idea how it's working anymore. All right, we wanted to see a Petra. Do I even have one? I don't, do I? I don't even have a Petra, Jason. So we're going to play his other round-robin game for him. Ah, okay. You too, Jonathan. See you later, bud. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. That's the next game. We're going to play this champ for him. I've let these sit here for a while, Jordan. All right, pins in the back, middle. We're only at this. I can just hit this. You see how dead that bounce is? That bounce used to be pretty solid on flat bunkers like that, and now it's nothing. So you're going to get those in about 6 minutes, Jordan. Oh, God. We might just give this one away. Fuck. All right, nice par there. God, I didn't realize that the green had so many nooks and crannies over there. Fuck. That's a bad shot. I watered that hole more than I'd like to admit. And it's not because it's a hard shot. It's because I'm thumbing it, and if you spray it, you saw how little distance you have on that. If you spray your thumb shot at all there, you're going to miss the fringe. Hey, Ben, how you doing, bud? So obviously we're not going to have a stream Friday. Maybe Friday during the afternoon. My flight doesn't leave till later, but I probably won't stream because of the tournament. We're going to make sure that we'll have all the links up for you, but it's really just GoldenTee's YouTube page that'll have the stream. Doesn't take much work, but we'll make sure that Andy posts in word of mouth page too for you. Shit, maybe I'll get him to restream it over there too. See if we get some other stuff. I am ready. I'm feeling really healthy. Like I was saying earlier, Ben, it's the first time I'm going to a tournament that I can say something isn't just excruciating or at bare minimum a nagging type pain like the wife. I will be jumping up and commentating as much as humanly possible because that keeps me out of trouble. If anybody wants to play a Petra with me, please send one away. Actually, I probably have one to accept if I need to. Yeah, it's unique. Now, I will say, playing GoldenTee, I still don't have the stamina for... If I play for more than a couple hours, the neck starts getting sore, but it feels like all muscular. But it's not like my hands go dead. So that's a huge feeling. That's a huge boost. And I can still remember the first time my hands went completely dead. And I thought I did something to my hand, actually. It was against Lemon at Worlds in 2016. It was Elkhorn, hole 10. I laid into a shot to go. I hit a big A1 and laid into it. My hands were dead the rest of the match. Oh, Jordan, we could get on the mic together. Yeah, we'll save that. That's a good shot. You know it's not the same as it was. That's the moistness we're looking for. Not the same. Yeah, that one felt good. But you notice how much spin? That was a high tee with bite with the 9. So you're getting your trajectory down so much that actually backed up with bite. Oh. All right, we're coming back on him now, though. Now I'm not totally forced into going for 16, even if it's a shitty setup. Because if I'm within one stroke, I know I can get 18 in the bunker for a chip at the very least. So you always have that chance to come back right there. I wonder how they would change the distance on the 9. I wonder if they would just drop it. This one I want to have the ball moving right to left so it fights the right 6. So now it backspun up the hill a little bit, stayed out of the wind. Easy shot that way if you do it that. You just can't cut it too much. All right, so we're gonna play Nihon after this, and then I gotta call it quits though, guys. Belong to someone. We might go live again tonight, a little later. It all depends on what my friends from the southeast or southwest are gonna do. When I say southwest, it's like, oh no, I watered it. I did that. I did that. That was terrible. I tried. That was stupid. Don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Smile. Ask her if she wants to stay. I want to make you feel beautiful. Yeah. Cure doesn't matter anymore. Oh, the singing and 3 people drop off. Too bad. You're missing out. All right, what do we got here? Now, this is, again, when I can't hit a straight cut and straight to 2, I don't want to hit this. Plus, this is too long. I don't think I'm getting this there. I thought the patch... I thought it already came out. But, Jason, it wasn't affecting you in the least anyway. It wasn't affecting the homeowners. There we go. Yeah, I mean, and unless you're playing PGA. I thought it was out already, so I'd have to look. We can check very easily. My girl makes me catch her every time she... We'll check right into this before we start our next game. All right, we got an outwind. We're going to get this to the bunker at the worst. Now, if you notice, I didn't hit the spinner because that one hangs out on me. I'm wet from the distance that we're at. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Wow. Ah, fuck it. All right, let's see if we do have a new patch. I didn't look. So we were on 0.04.05 before. We should be on 06 now. Yep, new patch is already out, Jason. 17.4.6 is the newest one. 5 was what was out before, so we should be good. I'm sure if your machine did not catch it, you are probably red lit right now. So you're going to have to make sure you got the newest patch. All right, and now for Jason, for Jordan, we're going to play Nihon, and then we're going to call it a day. I have not gotten a message from the wife that she's left work yet, though, but I do have to start and go get dinner ready. So, Nihon. Let's find the youngest Nihon, and it's right there. Oh, Brad Stewart, man. Hey, Death Thinker. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. I'm your host. I'm the Mouth, Marc the Mouth. And you're watching Word of Mouth, and we're just playing Golden Tee today. The 2022 Golden Tee Live Home Edition. Feel free to ask any questions you might have. I do like to talk a bit, as should anybody who's streaming. Now, no matter what I do, even if I max out the A1 and I get to 415, right? I'm going to be, 80 some yards in? This isn't really a good shush shot. So I'm just going to hit it up there. Well, thank you, Death. I certainly do appreciate it, man. We got to give that up to Richard King of GoldenTeeTV. He produces and tells me all the equipment I need to get, or just sends me packages of shit. And then he remotes in and tells me what I've done wrong and fixes it. So that's good. It's nice to have that person when you're streaming. I just shorted that, didn't I? That's a bad effort. Now, Jordan, a lot of the shots that I'm hitting on this course, you're going to have to try to become adapted for you, knowing that you're playing in the chair and you don't have the power. And you've gotten quite good at overcoming it, so you up a few clubs, or if you need your drives to get further, you got to learn how to hit full C3s very well. It's a different game, though. I'll say that darn much. any other way. I'm trying to get the D-Live people a little holdout action here for them. I do like D-Live. They got a lot of things you can look at and a lot of little memes and shit and GIFs, and it's kind of cool. So, like this one, you wouldn't be able to hit this shot, I don't think, because I'm going to hit a 3-wood. I'm going to cut it, and you got to have enough sauce on it to get it. Just because you would probably have to do like a high T4 with a cut in, and that makes that shot a lot harder. Oh, cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. All right, we're not going for this, or are we? Fuck it, it's Brad Stewart. We can try this. No, that's not going to get... I was going to do a medium T and skip it, but the distance still wasn't enough. That's not really drivable, in my opinion. It's close. But if I hit the... maybe if I played a 9.5 degree driver, I can high T it and get it up. But if I get that over that edge with the 8.5, I'm over the green. It's just not stopping. I've been leaving this short now a bit when it's this kind of setup because I can hit the 10.5 and it just checks right at it. I'm going to hit even a 3-wood here. View as you are. Won't let them break me down to dust. There's a place for us. Yeah, for you, Jordan, you'd be having to bounce up a ball in the second shot. And if you do that, you're going to hit the rock wall most of the time. So you're going to have a long putt. Now, see, that's a difference between us. I like hitting the 10.5. You know, to the beat I drum. I make no apologies, this is me. Another one here too, that might get me screwed. Yeah, you don't want to hit the solid tree, but we're okay. I couldn't get aggressive then though, I had to play around the tree. Fire away, let you tree. This is a setup that I could see somebody putting it in the bunker on. I still don't like it. I mean, it's fine, but I could get a spot in that bunker right against the edge of the... Right against the edge, and that would be bad. These words want to cut me down. Gonna say a prayer in a frown of mouth. I'm not afraid to be fooled. Didn't need the release. Under the beat I drum. It's very rare that I don't have a setup that I can get over that, get around this on the other two. But it happens, so whenever I get the chance, I'm going long. I'd rather have a thumb 4 or 5 iron in than a 3-wood over the top. I was right. I should have thumbed that bitch. Yeah, see, you would, because you don't have the sauce to get it over that. It's not you, Jordan. That's a hole you got to relegate yourself for a birdie on, I think. And I kind of whiffed the ball there. Not where I wanted it, but we're good. Yeah, on that one, I needed to hit that bare minimum of 145, so no. Sometimes yes. It all's going to depend on the wind and how close on it are. That one, that one probably you might want to even medium tee it and skip the water. Yeah, Chris, the difference is Jordan's playing in a chair, though. So he's maxing out on his straight shots at like 120s, I think. Right, Jordan, if I'm remembering right? So we're trying to play that. Look around, look around. Wow, that could have lipped out. All right, so Jordan, I bet you have problems here, right? Now, we're going to pretend like this one. So if you just take your 8.5 driver and stay to the right of the last bunker, you're always safe. Now, you can go a lot farther in there than that. You could go further right. You bring the light pole in play, but you can always get around it. I put that really high up on the green because I didn't know if I didn't want to have a risk of spraying my thumbs into the water. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Come on. Jordan, I'm after looking at this course from your perspective, this is by far the hardest fucking course. Everything, you've got to play cut shots and have distance on everything. So now the key here is, yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay, so the key on this one for Jordan and Jason, how aggressive do you want to get? Do you need to have a short putt? Or am I going to overcut this, put it in the middle of the green and have a left 10 or a left 9 up 5 putt? It's all depends on where you're at in the match and how aggressive you need to get. I'm clean right now, so I'm going to put this on and have a longer putt. But I'm also going to try to get this tight. So it's a baby cut and then throwing it around. So now I'm going to have that up 9, left 5. Or up 5, left 9. Be enough. All right, guys. I got to go get ready. I got to go get ready for the wife to get home. I got to go do the push-ups and stretch and get limber. She's going to need some loving today, I think. But we will see you guys. Hopefully, maybe I'll go live again tonight if the gentleman from Des Moines stop by. Otherwise, I'm going to head out to the bar a little later, watch a little bit of The Boys with the wife, and then go to the bar. So hopefully you'll see me on some commercial. Wish me luck in Nashville. If you guys tune into the Golden Tee channel when we're going during the tournament, you're going to hear my voice quite a bit. I like to commentate as much as humanly possible. Keeps me out of trouble, and I think I'm decent at doing it. So, fingers crossed, we have great flights. Everybody gets out there safe, and I'll see you guys all soon live. And otherwise, look for us this weekend on the Golden Tee channel. Peace.